Thanks, Chris. I'm over here with Jackie Ince from Chehaw, and you have a special guest that you're going to show us, but we're going to get to that in just a little bit. But you guys have actually just recently found out something very interesting about Chehaw in the past year.
Yes, well, as everybody knows, we have a wonderful staff of volunteers, and as we were going through and working our numbers and figuring out how many volunteers we've had and how many hours they put in, we realized something pretty amazing. This past year, we had over 106 volunteers that are there on a regular basis.
So what does that mean for you?
Well, our volunteer crew, they enable us to do many things that we wouldn't be able to do. We have volunteers that come out that help make food for the animals. We have volunteers that help take care of the animals. And something as small as helping with our summer camps. We have volunteers that will come out, they help us make the crafts, organize our glitter, our glue. They also help prevent things from happening, like they're an extra set of eyes and ears, making sure that the public are safe while they're on the course or running around the woods, playing games. So our volunteers do some amazing things, and this summer alone, our junior zookeepers, which were our youth volunteers, put in 9,970 hours.
That's a ton.
Just this summer.
Just during the summertime. I mean, that's
just
huge.
This summer.
So they obviously really love to be there because they keep coming back.
And that just shows how much the community really believes in Chehaw. And we just really wanted to thank our volunteers for coming out, for putting in sweat, blood, tears, helping redo our exhibits. And we really just want to thank them so much for all of their help this summer.
Well, we're going to be back in just a moment to see who Jackie has brought as a special guest. If you'd like to learn more about volunteering at Chehaw, you can go to chehaw.org or just stop by and visit them. We're going to be back in just a moment with more Good Day. We are back with Jackie Ince from Chehaw, and this is little U-Haul, a little buddy she's brought on today. And earlier, you guys missed it, she was trying to eat some of Chris's banana, and it was really cute. She really stuck her head out to try to reach for it. But what kind of turtle is U-Haul?
U-Haul is a box turtle, and they're a native turtle to Georgia, so that's actually where she was found. Someone found her and brought her to me, so she's going to be re-released back into the wild.
Oh, wow. Now, how do you keep her kind of from being domesticated when, you know, you're kind of taking care of them like you are, and then you have to re-release them?
Well, she's only been with me for about a day.
Okay.
So we don't keep them for any long-term basis, but for the most part, turtles like this, they do quite well if you re-release them. Instinct really kicks in. That's a big part of how they survive, is instinct.
Okay, so where can you find this type of box turtle?
Well, this is an eastern box turtle, so they're found all up and down the East Coast. Their range goes up into probably about southern South Carolina, and then there are a couple of other different species of box turtles, but this is going to be the main species you'll find here in Georgia.
How do you know it's a girl?
I know that this is a girl based upon the underside.
Ooh!
Based upon the underside of her shell. So this is going to be the plastron, and usually on males it's kind of concaved.
Ah, okay. Are there any other significant features that really help her in the wild that she has?
Well, yeah, so if you look at her feet, you'll notice that she's got little bitty claws. They're not webbed, so they're not really good for swimming, but these help her to grip the land. So it's kind of like when athletes wear cleats.
Well, that's really cool.
And she's kind of used to me. She's not super skittish around me, so one of the other features that she's going to, ooh, sorry, honey, that she's going to use to help protect herself against predators. She'd try and bite you, number one. And then number two is she will pull all of her arms and legs inside of her shell.
Oh.
So that's a unique feature to a box turtle. Most other land tortoises and water turtles that you see, they can't completely enclose themselves in the shell.
Okay.
And if you look on her underside, you'll notice that there's this line going across her. That's a hinge, and so this is actually pliable.
Look at that. Wait, push it down a little bit so we can see a little bit better. There we go. Look at that.
So that's how she can completely enclose herself.
That is so she can even shut the door. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. Thank you so much, Jackie, for bringing all these interesting animals on. You always bring some fun stuff. And so you guys get on over to Chehaw because they've got a lot more of interesting animals over there that you can go see. But make sure to stay with us because coming up next on Good Day.